Welcome back to Punk Rock Radar, episode 13, where today we're kicking off the West Division of Blind Band Reviews. So sit back, hold tight, and let's kick this thing off.
All right, Matt, here we go. We are kicking off our Western Division, the final division of Season 2. So we've got 16 bands left. And Matt, before we kick off this first band, let's just shout out our sponsors. Starting off with Blue Light Tapes, who's going to donate 25 cassettes to the winner so they could press their LP, EP, or single on cassette, any color they want, complete with the J card, the whole setup. And then let's shout out our boy Jordan Sweeney, who just released an album on June 3rd. Go check it out. I'll put a link to it down below. He donated $500, so we're going to give $100 to the winner of this season. And then finally, our new sponsor, Manic Kat Records out of New York City. They're going to sit down virtually or in person if you're in New York with the band to talk about opportunities, talk about your sound. Who knows what's going to come of that. So guys, at the end of the video, make sure you click the straw poll link down below because that's how the band is going to move on to the next round. They have to win the straw poll in order to get to the playoffs. And Matt, with that said, how are you doing right now?
I'm doing good, John. I'm doing well. I don't know when this is airing, but I'm going to Rhode Island, so I still got to pack. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah,
and we are filming this back to back, so we went almost 3 weeks without recording an episode because I went on vacation. Now Matt's gonna go on vacation, so this season's a little bit of stretched out, but that's what happens in the summer. But we'll get it done eventually. Nobody worry. We'll have the playoffs sometime in July. We're getting there slowly but surely. But Matt, let's get into this first band, who is Joy Club Cassidy. And this is a band I'm familiar with. I featured their album as my album of the day back in February or March when this album came out. The song we're playing today is called Stronger, but everybody go out and also listen to the song Fallout. I just checked. That was my favorite song from the album. But Matt, you've never heard this before. So based on the Instagram page, what kind of sound are you thinking?
I'm going to say just straight punk, just straight up punk, and they tell the truth.
They tell the truth. Yeah, I did see that.
So yeah, I'm going with this straight punk. It looks like it's going to be hopefully fast. I get a vibe that it's going to be fast. Some fast punk.
Yeah, I won't say anything. I kind of remember this album having a lot of songs and there are a lot of different sounds on it. I don't remember what this one sounds like, so I can't speak to it, but we are going to play the official music video for the song Stronger.
Okay.
Stronger is the 18th track from South African Pretoria-based punk band Joy Club Cassidy's debut album 22, which was released in February of 22. That's from the description down below. So Matt, yeah, they're from South Africa, a long way from us. That's kind of cool. We always like to shout out where bands are from.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say before we kick off this first song, Stronger?
No, I'm curious to see what they sound like now.
All right, here we go, guys. This is Joy Club Cassidy.
It's been a long time. Are we gonna get through this? I hate to be the bearer of the bad news, but something's gotta give. We haven't really just been living for a while, but it's a get and a take, and we're not gonna take anymore. We all have somewhere to be, some kind of authority. Don't let your chance pass you by. We all have somewhere to be, some kind of authority. Don't let
right, Matt. Joy Club, Cassidy. What did you think?
Yeah, man, that was well put together. Definitely longest music video though, but definitely well put together. And it picked the speed towards the end. I kind of wish it was a little faster in the beginning, but great song. You can tell they're really what they're doing. They're doing a good job at.
Yeah, it's super catchy, super well produced, and like I said, I really enjoyed the album. You guys should go check out the whole thing. There's 22 songs on there, so there's gonna be a song for everybody. What I will say, I did not expect those vocals coming out of that guy. If you see him, me anyway, I was expecting something really hard and rough when I saw that guy was the singer. Of course, if I didn't know what they sounded like already. But Matt, anything else you want to say before we move on to the next band?
No, it was definitely a good song. It was awesome. And if you like them, make sure you go down below and vote in that straw poll link. All right, John. So from South Africa to South Florida, the next band up, A Decade at Sea. They're a multicultural punk for the rockers of the world. We got their Instagram page up. Let's do a little scrolling and see what they're about.
All right. It looks like I'm already following these guys here and Spotify.
Okay.
Off the top of my head, I can't recall what it sounds like, but apparently I've heard it at some point. But you guys know Matt and I listen to a ton of bands, so it's going to be a little fresh for me. But debut EP looks like it came out March 13th. Like 21. So relatively new band. Matt, based on the Instagram page, what kind of style are you thinking?
I don't know. Pop punk. We're going pop punk.
Straight pop punk. I don't know why I'm getting a little bit of an easycore vibe.
Okay.
It doesn't say anything like that, but
yeah,
I could see these guys playing easycore. So
that picture with dressed up as aliens, like the first thing that comes to my mind, I don't know, is like the Bloodhound Gang when they're dressed up as monkeys.
Where's the alien one? I'm missing it. Oh, I see it right here.
I don't know. The Bloodhound Gang just popped into my mind.
I could definitely see that. And it's appropriate because the song we're going to play here is actually that song, Aliens. Let's see if we got anything here. This came out January 31st, 2021. So about a year and a half ago. So guys, if there's anything else new you want us to check out, make sure and send it our way. Matt, anything you want to say before we kick off A Decade at Sea?
No, man, I'm pumped to see what this is all about.
All right, guys, here we go. The song is called Aliens. All right, man. I could definitely see why I'm following this band. This is exactly my style of music, skate punk, in the vein of like '90s Fearless, a little bit of No Effects mixed in. This is straight up my alley. I am definitely into this song, into this band. What are you thinking about this?
Yeah, everything you just said, man. This was a great song, and they put a lot of effort into this music video, it seems like, which is awesome. Definitely digging it. Definitely going to check out more from them. Definitely awesome, this sound they have going on right here.
Yeah, guys, that was A Decade at Sea. And guys, if you're watching, If you have any new songs out there, please let me know. I'm definitely into this style. I'd love to hear if there's another EP or album in the works. Send it my way. Like I said, I'm really, really into this. I like the song a lot. If you guys want to vote for a Decade at Sea, make sure and hit the link down below to the straw poll link so they could wrap up this West Division and move on to the next round. Matt, anything else you want to say before we move on to the next band?
No, man, I'm ready to jump right in.
All right, Matt. Next band up is For Black Lungs, and we're finally getting to them. They actually, I think they put out 2 songs since they submitted the one that we're going to play, including one that came out today that I featured in New Music Friday, because we're recording this on June 17th. Their new song, Sandy Shore, Next 3 Exits, came out today. But Matt, based on what you see, what kind of style are you thinking from these guys?
Okay. I'm going to say hot water music kind of style.
I could see that. There's definitely like a clear aesthetic here.
Yeah.
Going on. Everything's real clean. Looks like, atmospheric or what's the word? Like landscape shots with the album name. So definitely that's the vibe I'm getting. We got a Menzinger shirt here, which kind of goes to that same style. So you're expecting kind of like maybe gruff vocal, mellow-ish punk?
Yeah.
I think that's safe to say. And from what I remember, I enjoyed these guys. I haven't listened to the new song yet, but I think I did listen to the one before this, the one we're going to play. And Matt, I believe we have a music video for the song Destination Grey Goose and Lobster. There you go, Matt. You're going to Rhode Island. This is probably pretty
Have
close.
some lobster and a nice gray goose on the rocks.
Yeah, so anything else you want to say before we kick this one off?
No, I'm ready, man.
All right, here we go, guys. This is For Black Lungs and their song Destination Grey Goose and Lobster, released on March 24th of this year. Here we go. All right, Matt, For Black Lungs. I let it play a little long by accident because I'm into it, but what did you think of it?
Yeah, dude, I'm loving it. Definitely can feel that hot water music, maybe a little Chuck Reagan, his solo stuff too. But yeah, definitely feeling that. I'm glad you let it play a little longer because I was definitely in the moment with that song. It's good. Definitely going to check out more.
There's a band I'm thinking of. It's not, the name isn't popping into my head, but yeah, it's got like that face-to-face style a little bit, like newer face-to-face for sure. Maybe a little bit of Good Riddance, like the mellower stuff. I kind of got that.
I can see that
too.
Yeah.
2 bands I really like. I mean, this band would fit in perfectly on Fat Wreck, let's be honest. It was really good, and I believe these songs are leading up to an album of some sorts. It looks like they're releasing pretty regularly. Guys, if that's the case, make sure and reach out, let us know. We're both into it, and these are super cool guys. We've interacted a little bit on Instagram So make sure and check out For Black Lungs if you want to vote for them to move on to the next round and beat this Western Division. Make sure and do so down below in the straw poll link. Matt, anything else you want to say about these guys, For Black Lungs?
No, definitely solid song, man. I'm going to check out some more. All right, John. The next band up's coming out of Seattle, Washington, and they're Zest. And I think this is going to be up your alley with a little skate punk right here. So, and I think the singer in this band was in a different band that I saw, and I was like, oh, this band's awesome. I think they're called the Sellout Club, and I think they split, and then they maybe formed Zest. But I think this is going to be up your alley, John. I think you're going to like this one. So let's do a little scrolling and see, what they're about.
Yeah, and guys, just for context, since we started this season, Matt's been telling me, wait till you hear this band Zest. Wait till you hear this band Zest. So I've been waiting. I haven't listened to it at all. And you guys know me. Like, the second somebody tells me to listen to something, I like to listen to it then and there. So there's been a lot of hype building for this. And yeah, it looks like I always love the hand-drawn art. I feel like it adds to like you can kind of get the vibe of what the song's gonna be about a little more than like a photo or something. So
we got some Ernie Ball strings.
Ernie Ball, regular slinky, classic strings. Sick orange strat here. I love that. We got some cool merch.
Yeah.
So, Matt, you've told me it's kind of skate punk, which is my favorite style of punk rock. I like it fast, but I like it catchy. Hoping that's what we're going to get here.
Well, I hope so, man.
And what we're going to play today is their song that you saw the album art for, Delivery Boy. And we're going to play it off of YouTube. It's cropping off. I said it's good art, and then it crops off, of course, because that's my fault there. I did a bad job preparing this. But the song came out March 31st, 2022, so it's a new song.
Yeah.
Matt, anything else you want to say about these guys before we kick it off?
No, I'm ready to see what you think, man.
All right, here we go. This is Zest, and the song is Delivery Boy. Damn, dude, how do I not know this band? That was
this is I knew you were gonna like it. I was like, oh, this is a John band right here.
Yeah, this is a John band, like, through and through. Like, I mean, the bands I'm thinking of right off the bat are gonna be Beefcake and Bigwig. Two bands I really, really like, and I don't know, man. I'm definitely gonna follow these guys for sure. Check out their Spotify. Guys, if this is part of an album or EP, I know I've been saying this a lot this episode, but please let me know. I'd love to hear more from Zest, because that's, like Matt said, straight up my alley. This is the exact style that I look for. I'm definitely into these guys. Matt, anything else you want to say about Zest before we wrap up this episode in the Western Division?
No, man, I'm just pumped that you liked it. I was waiting to see your reaction to it, because I knew as soon as I heard, I was like, oh, this is a John. This is a John band right here. So definitely great song. They got their shit together. Sounds good. So pumped that you liked it.
Definitely. And guys, if you want to vote for Zest, if you want to hear more from these guys, make sure and use the straw poll link down below. This is the first episode of the Western Division. We've only got 3 episodes left before we start the playoffs. So make sure and cast your vote. Vote for who you want to move on. And we will see you next time.